Show, brought to you by Wise Guys Construction. Whether it's residential, commercial, or restoration construction you need, be wise. Call Wise Guys Construction at 785-229-5651. And by the Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic, comprehensive chiropractic care for the whole family. Call 785-242-4100 for an appointment. Now, for a preview of Ottawa Arrows American Legion Baseball, here's Gary Bateman.
And good afternoon once again, everyone. We're at Sodens Grove, Jones Field, and it's the championship game of this 2017 Sam Ellis Showcase Classic. And it pits the Ottawa Arrows and the Salina Falcons. Salina just got done run ruling the Wichita Aviators, who had not lost in the tournament. The final score was 16-3, so they come in as a hot team after run ruling another team that had come in undefeated, that being Arc City yesterday. And these two teams will play for a championship, and both right now are playing good baseball. The Arrows beat Emporia earlier, 12-6. Ottawa with 18 hits in the contest. Dalton Rankin went the distance on the mound. Jared Peretti, Donovan Sudi, Keegan Finch all had 3 hits in the game. Grant Maxwell had 3 RBIs, Sudi a couple of doubles. And the Arrows with 18 hits earlier today, 9 last night against Shawnee Mission North, and they pounded out 14 yesterday morning. So the bats are finally starting to come around for this baseball team. And we welcome you to the Wise Guys Construction Arrows pregame show here on KOFO. Ottawa beat Salina on Friday afternoon, 12-2. Trenton Ferguson went the distance on the mound. Here this afternoon, the Arrows will go with right-hander Johnny Nash. Salina will counter with Bryce Banks. Let's take a break right here. We'll come back with more. You're listening to the Wise Guys Construction Arrows pregame show on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Anyone can call themselves a construction company, slap a sign on the side of their truck, and drive around town looking for work. Is that who you want to hire? No, you're smarter than that. Wise Guys Construction at 108 North Main in Ottawa has been in business for 13 years, building new residential homes, adding additions and finishing basements, solving commercial structure needs for businesses, and repairing damage left behind from fire or water. When it comes to who you hire for residential and commercial construction needs, be wise. Call Wise Guys Construction at 785-229-5651.
Being your local hometown chiropractic clinic for over 50 years lends itself to being a longtime supporter of the area sports teams, including the Ottawa American Legion baseball team. Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic wishes this year's squad the best as they work toward the result they want, a 3rd straight state championship. When you want results in reducing your pain and improving your overall wellness with traditional chiropractic care, call on the experienced team of Dr. Mike Hyatt and Dr. Sherry Jung at the Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic, 15th and Main in Ottawa, 242-4001, or visit ottawachiropractic.com.
And back here on the Wise Guys Construction Arrows pregame show ahead of baseball action. Sketching away here in about 5 minutes or so. I think it'll be just a little bit longer than that. Of course, the game just before us just got over. Salina hit Wichita with an 8 spot in the first inning and jumped out at one point to a 13-1 lead and won at 16-3. As I mentioned, they beat Arc City yesterday afternoon by the run rule also, and that was after Arc City had beat them in 9 innings in the final pool game. Salina really, in some respects, fortunate to be the 6th seed as they cross-seeded everybody, and they got the rematch with Arc City and made the most of it, and then beat that Wichita Aviator team and move into the championship game against the Arrows. The Arrows are now 10-1 on the year. They will play Emporia on Wednesday night in a doubleheader from here at Sodens Grove. And we will have that action for you on KOFO. Again, Wednesday evening before the team travels to Chanute next weekend for a tournament down there. We're going to take a break right here, and we'll come back to you today's starting lineups for the championship game. Again, you are listening to the Wise Guys Construction Arrows pregame show on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
When Ottawa Family Physicians chose to construct their new Ottawa Care Clinic inside Costantino's Price Chopper, they turned to Wise Guys Construction. Dr. John Gollier.
We knew they were reliable. Their reputation's excellent. I've known Jason and Bill for a long time, and I trusted them to do a good job. They've worked with our staff and kept our hassles to a minimum. No, I would have absolutely no hesitation recommending Wise Guys Construction.
For commercial or residential construction, be wise. Call Wise Guys Construction, 785-229-5651. Being your local hometown chiropractic clinic for over 50 years lends itself to being a longtime supporter of the area sports teams, including the Ottawa American Legion baseball team. Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic wishes this year's squad the best as they work toward the result they want, a third straight state championship. When you want results in reducing your pain and improving your overall wellness with traditional chiropractic care, call on the experienced team of Dr. Mike Hyatt and Dr. Sherry Jung at the Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic, 15th and Main in Ottawa, 242-4001, or visit ottawachiropractic.com.
Here are your starting lineups for this afternoon's action. First of all, for the Salina Falcons, leading off playing at second base will be Michael Bozarth. Batting second, the pitcher, Bryce Banks. Hitting third, playing in right field, Gleason Williams. Brady McAfee will bat fourth, and he'll play shortstop. Batting fifth and doing the catching, Murphy Syme. Seth Catania is the first baseman. He'll bat sixth. Hitting seventh at third base, Brooks Gerritsen. Kate Starrett is in left field, hitting eighth, and batting ninth in center field, Lane Haddock. For Salina, Bozarth, Banks, Williams, McAfee, Syme, Catania, Gerritsen, Starrett, and Haddock. For Ottawa, leading off, playing in center field, Jared Peretti. Batting second will be the right fielder, Trevor Bain. Hitting third, playing in left field, Trenton Ferguson. Donovan Sudi will bat fourth, and he will play third base. Batting fifth at shortstop, Keegan Finch. Brock Huddleston will play first base, and he'll bat sixth. Hitting seventh and playing at second base, Owen Lamar. Merrick Brown will do the catching and hit eighth. And batting ninth, the designated hitter, Dalton Rankin. For Ottawa, Peretti, Bain, and Ferguson, Sudi, Finch, and Huddleston, Lamar, Brown, and Rankin, with Johnny Nash on the mound. And that's going to do it for our Wise Guys Construction Arrows pregame show. And we'll come back after this with the first pitch of tonight's championship game. You are listening to Ottawa Arrows Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Thank you for listening to the Post 60 Ottawa Arrows American Legion Baseball pregame show, brought to you by Wise Guys Construction and the Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic. First pitch is coming up next. You know Wise Guys Construction in Ottawa as the premier residential and commercial construction company. But did you know they also provide full repair for fire and flood restoration? Here's Bill Crowley, owner of Wise Guys Construction.
We offer full turnkey services, from cleaning and drying to the repairs of your project. We're an insurance preferred contractor. When disaster strikes, experience matters.
When it comes to your residential, commercial, or restoration needs, be wise. Call Wise Guys Construction in Ottawa, 785-229-5651. KOFO, your sports source for East Central Kansas, welcomes you to this broadcast of Post 60 Ottawa Arrows American Legion Baseball. Brought to you by Modern Woodman agent Dale Pearson, Dr. Hale Family Dentistry, Kansas State Bank, Adamson Brothers, Ottawa Recreation Commission, and by Ransom Memorial Hospital, Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic, Sutton's Jewelry, CarStar, Messenger's Home Furnishings, Lingle & Son Mortuary. Also by Franklin County Chiropractic, the Ottawa Herald, Wise Guys Construction, People's Bank, Kramer Pharmacy, and Costantino's Price Chopper, Quality Structures Incorporated, Maxwell Chiropractic, and Advantage Electric. Now let's head back to the Diamond and rejoin KOFO Sports Director Gary Bateman for Ottawa Arrows American Legion Baseball.
And back here at Jones Field in Sutton's Grove, championship game between the Ottawa Arrows and the Salina Falcons. Coaches meeting at home plate for the ground rules. Wind is blowing out here this afternoon to left field, sometimes across the field, right field foul pole to left field foul pole. Dimensions of this field, 305 is a short distance down the line in right field. Down the left field line, it's 335 feet. 365 to the left center power alley, 355 to right center, and 375 to dead center field. try to keep you up to date on the Royals score. They were leading 7-2 last I checked. Let's see if we got an update on that. Arrows will take the field. Royals at the end of 8 lead 7-3. Looking for the series win against San Diego after coming from behind yesterday to pick up a victory. Set the Arrows defensively for you. In left field, Trenton Ferguson. Center fielders, Jared Perenni, and out in right, Trevor Bain. Donovan Sudi plays third base. At shortstop, Keegan Finch. Owen Lamar's at second. Brock Huddleston is at first. Behind the plate, Merrick Brown and right-hander Johnny Nash on the mound, making his third appearance of the season. 1 win, no losses, 0.00 earned run average. He's thrown 4 innings, allowed 2 hits, 1 run. It was unearned. He has walked 2 and struck out 11. He pitched an inning yesterday morning. Came on after Cody Mitchell went out with an injury after facing 1 batter, and then was pulled from the game at that point. Ottawa went then with Trevor Bain for a couple of innings and Colson Bean to finish things up. There's the throw to second base. Hope you enjoy the baseball action as Michael Bozarth will step in and lead things off. He'll be followed by Bryce Banks and then Gleason Williams here in the top half of the first. Get started here about 5:55. Left-handed batter, Michael Bozarth. The first pitch of the ball game is on the inside corner. Strike called. 0-1 pitch is grounded to the second baseman and then bobbled by Lamar, and he'll throw late. And the leadoff man is on the error. One thing we have kind of railed about here so far this season is the Arrows are not playing good defensive baseball. They're pitching well. They started to hit the ball well, but they are still not playing well defensively. So on the error is Bozarth, and here is Bryce Banks. Pitch to him is a curve for a strike. Nash comes set. He'll throw to first. The runner's back. Stretch. 0-1 to Banks. Fastball is high. Shortstop Finch cheating toward the bag at second. Big hole on the right side of the, or left side of the infield. Fly ball, shallow center. Under it is Perenni. He's got it, 1 away. Now the right fielder, Gleason Williams. Bozarth at first base. He reached on an error. Stretched by Nash. And his pitch. Inside out swing. Fouls it off third base side. Sudi gives chase, but he has no play. Here's the stretch. 1 strike pitch. Swing and a miss at a high fastball. Williams looks down to the third base coach. Now back in. Nash set. And is 0-2. Gets away from Brown and on down to second base will go Bozarth. Wild pitch on Johnny Nash, and he was nowhere near the target set by Brown. Brown had set up outside. That pitch came inside. So now the runner in scoring position. 1-2 pitch, missed outside. That's where Brown wanted the previous pitch. 2-2 offering. Hit down the left field line, twisting foul. Ferguson on the run, and he can't quite get there. Trenton tried to make a shoestring catch in foul territory, but just was too close to the fence and just about a half step late. So it remains 2-2. Swing and a miss and a breaking ball. Williams down on strikes. And 2 away. Cleanup man Brady McAfee, the batter. McAfee, a right-handed batter. Nash's pitch, low and away. Bozarth a safe lead out at second. Swing and a miss. Fastball up around the shoulders, and McAfee couldn't lay off. It's 1-1. Curve, did he go? Umpire does not make a question. Now the Brown asks for an appeal, and they say no, he did not go on the swing, so 2-1. Down low, 3 balls and a strike. Two out, runner at second, top of the first. We're just underway here. One pitch is high, ball 4. Now Murphy Syme, the catcher. Syme, a right-handed batter. Pitch from Nash. Now back to the screen. Bozarth leads away from second. McAfee from first. The 0-1 to Syme. Foul ball, out of play. Over the first base dugout, 0-2. Two-strike pitch, curve, chopped towards second, and Lamar will play to first out there, and the inning over. In the first for the Falcons, no runs, no hits, 1 error, 2 left. At the end of a half inning of play, Salina nothing, and Ottawa coming to bat. We'll be back after this. You're listening to Arrows Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
How about getting rid of a pound of fat per day with completely safe, effective laser-like lipo? No strenuous dieting or excessive exercising. Call Dr. Jade Provo at Franklin County Chiropractic for a no-obligation appointment. 785-242-9393.
The most trusted name in heating and cooling is Adamson Brothers. Let us make sure your air conditioner is ready to handle the hottest days of the year. Call today and schedule a tune-up with our air conditioning experts. 242-9273.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
Arrows come to bat here in the bottom of the first inning. They'll send to the plate Jared Parenti, Trevor Boehm, and Trenton Ferguson. Defensively for Salina in left field, Kate Starrett. Center fielder is Lane Haddock, and in right field, Gleason Williams. At third base, Brooks Garrettson. Shortstop, Brady McAfee. Michael Bozarth is at second base, and at first base, Seth Catania. Murphy Syme is doing the catching, and on the mound, right-hander Bryce Banks. Coaching at third base for the Arrows will be Brian Long. And Spencer Hawkins will be at first here shortly, as Banks finishing up his warm-up pitches. Arrows off until Wednesday when they come back here for a doubleheader against Emporia. Next weekend, they're in Chanute for a tournament. They play Osawatomie Saturday morning at 11:30. Parsons at 4:30 Saturday afternoon, then 9 o'clock in the morning on Sunday. They have Iola before things will be cross-seeded. Jared Perenni will stand in. 3 hits earlier today, average up to .310. No homers, 3 runs batted in. Pitch from Banks. Breaking ball is low and away. All boys fighting over who is going to get to that ball first. Here's the 1-0 pitch to Perenni, and it's up too high. Two-0 pitch, high, 3 balls, no strikes. And a strike at the letters, 3-1. Perenni takes strike 2, outside corner at the letters. Three-two pitch, way outside, ball 4. So Perenni leads off with a walk. The batter will be Trevor Boehm. Trevor hitting .429 on the season, no homers, 7 runs batted in. He had a couple of hits in the earlier game today. Perenni goes, pitch is outside, the throw to second base is not in time. Perenni with his 10th steal on the season. In scoring position with nobody out, 1-0 to Boehm. Stretch by Banks. Boehm showing bunt. Gets it down right back to the mound. Play will be first base, and the throw in time, the second baseman covering. Perenni, who thought about staying at second base once the throw was made, was able to head to third, so the sacrifice works. And with 1 out, the batter is Trenton Ferguson. Trenton, .538, 1 homer, 15 runs batted in, but he was 0 for 4 earlier against Emporia. Off-speed pitch, hit down the right field line. Trouble if it comes fair, it is going to be a foul ball. Anything hit that way will be blown back toward the field of play. Ferguson was reaching for that pitch on the outside part of the plate, 0-1. Off-speed pitch outside. Banks set, the 1-1 pitch in the dirt. Ready at third base, 1 out. Nothing, bottom half of the first. Swing and a miss, and it's 2-2. Now the 2-2 offering. Fastball low. Three-two pitch. Fly ball, shallow center, going out the second baseman Bozarth. He'll give way to the center fielder, who will make the catch. Here comes Perenni down the line, and he will score. And I don't know if they said that the catch was made, and now Ferguson is out. Center fielder says, I caught the ball. Why are they doing that? there's 2 outs any way you look at it. The question is, you give Ferguson a hit and then out. We're going to call it a sac fly. That's what I think it really was. Here's Donovan Sudi, .517 batting average, 2 homers, 16 RBIs. He swings at the first pitch and fouls it back. So Ferguson gets his 16th run batted in. Ottawa leads 1-0. Pitch low and outside, 1-1. Wind, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Sudi after a pitch up around his eyes. And he's down in the count, 1-2. Fouled out of play. Again, the 1-2. Ground ball headed for left, base hit. First hit for the Arrows. And Keegan Finch will bat with 2 outs and a runner at first. Keegan, .455 on the year, no homers, 9 runs batted in. Keegan 3 hits in the game against Emporia. Pitch high. Keegan missed the 2 ball games yesterday. Back in the lineup today. Off-speed pitch, skied to center. Haddock, the center fielder, drifts under it and makes the catch to retire the side. Ottawa gets a run, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left on base. At the end of 1 inning, the score, Ottawa 1, Salina 0. And we're back after this. You're listening to Arrows Baseball on KOFO.
Since 1944, families of Franklin County have called Dingle & Son Mortuary and Crematory in their time of need. Why? Because of the peace of mind received knowing that Dingle & Son will take charge and exceed expectations. Visit dinglemortuary.com.
Smart Ottawa shoppers know Costantino's Price Chopper has the best rewards program in town. Only Price Chopper lets you earn points on all your purchases. Visit mypricechopper.com and start saving on food or fuel today. Shop Costantino's, your local family-owned grocer since 1948.
The Ottawa Shopper has a new look with new features. Never miss your favorite TV show with the TV Guides. Find area church times and the popular Kids Talk About God column on the church pages. And get useful employment tips from our weekly Q&A advice column. Call 242-4700 to get your Franklin County address added to our subscription list for free, or pick up the Ottawa Shopper at multiple racks around town. That's 242-4700.
Top of the second, Ottawa leads 1-0. Seth Catania will lead things out for the Falcons. He'll be followed by Brooks Garrettson and then Cade Surrett. Johnny Nash back to work, and his pitch popped up, foul territory. Brock Huddleston might have a play. He does. He makes the catch. 1 pitch, 1 out. And here is Brooks Garrettson, the third baseman. Pitch from Nash, in for a strike. Breaking ball low and away, and Garrettson thought about it, laid off. One pitch. Swing and a miss. Nash ready, and the 1-2 to Garrettson. Garrettson steps out, though. Now the 1-2 pitch. Pisted foul down the right field line and out of play. And the 1-2. Curve, strike 3 called. Caught him looking with a pitch on the outside corner. Strikeout number 2 for Nash, 2 outs in the inning. And here is Kate Starrett, the left fielder. Royals beat the Padres 8-3. They took 2 out of 3 out in San Diego. Inside is Starrett, 1-0. Over but low. 2 balls, no strikes. Low, 3 balls, no strikes. The count to Starrett with the number 9 hitter Haddock on deck. Strike called. Starrett was taking all the way. Ottawa leads 1-0. We're in the top of the second. 2 out, nobody on. 3-1 to Starrett. It's low, ball 4. Second walk issued by Nash. And that will give Lane Haddock to the plate. Haddock, the center fielder, is a Haddock, a right-handed batter. Lined in left center field. That's going to be in for a hit. Over quickly is Ferguson to cut it off. The throw will be into the cutoff man, and runners will be at the corners. And back to the top of the order for Michael Bozarth. He reached on an error by the second baseman his first time up. First hit for the Falcons. Tying run at third, lead run at first. Pitch to Bozarth in the dirt. Brown didn't see it. Now he finds it, and Haddock was thinking about second base, the side better of it. Runner goes, pitches a ball. The throw to second base is high and on into center field. And down the line to score comes Starrett to tie the ball game. Brown airmailed the throw. Now runner at second, 2-0, the count to Bozarth. He takes low. Fastball in there, 3-1. Next pitch, ground ball to second. Lamar gobbles it up, throws to first to retire the side. Unearned run for Salina in the second. 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 left. We'll go to the bottom of the second inning. Ottawa 1, Salina 1. We're back after this, and you're listening to American Legion Baseball action on KOFO.
Being your local hometown chiropractic clinic for over 50 years lends itself to being a longtime supporter of the area sports teams, including the Ottawa American Legion baseball team. Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic wishes this year's squad the best as they work toward the result they want, a 3rd straight state championship. When you want results in reducing your pain and improving your overall wellness with traditional chiropractic care, call on the experienced team of Dr. Mike Hyatt and Dr. Sherry Jung at the Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic, 15th and Main in Ottawa, 242-4001, or visit ottawachiropractic.com.
Ottawa bats here in the bottom of the second, a 1-1 tie. Brock Huddleston will lead things off, then Owen Lamar and Merrick Brown. And if you missed it earlier, the Royals beat the Padres 8-3. Mike Moustakas hit his 16th homer of the season. Eric Hosmer also homered for the Royals. And Jake Junis got the win on the mound. Here it's 1-1. Championship game of this Sam Ellis Showcase Classic. Brock Huddleston lead things off. Brock hitting .238, no homers, 5 RBIs. Pitch from Bryce Banks. Off-speed pitch is guide to right. Williams under it. He has it. 1 pitch, 1 out. Batter Owen Lamar. Owen hitting .455 on the year. No homers, 2 runs batted in. Pitch from Banks. Off-speed pitch is in for a strike. That was off-speed on an off-speed pitch. A 1 to Lamar. Fastball swung on, foul tipped. Now the 0-2 pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called. Right down the middle, and Lamar couldn't trigger. So 2 outs, and here is Merrick Brown. Merrick hitting .100, no homers, 2 runs batted in. Slow breaking pitch, up too high. Another off-speed pitch, it misses outside. Two to Brown. Line foul past third. Eric knew what he wanted. He was just a little bit early right there. Now the 2-1 pitch. Fastball missed the outside corner. And the 3-1 delivery. Foul back to the screen. Nobody on, 2 out. 3-2 to Brown. And the payoff pitch. Fastball hit down the right field line, twisting. That one's going to be in for a base hit. So the wind helped that one a little bit, about 5 feet fair down the line and right. Second arrow's hit. And here is Dalton Rankin. Dalton, 158 on the year, no homers, 4 runs batted in. Still trying to get untracked offensively. Brown will give way to Colson Bean as a courtesy runner. Rankin stands in. Here's the stretch. Throw to first. Bean is back. Colson, 3 stolen bases on the season. Pitch on the outside corner at the letters. Rankin didn't think so. Stretch. 0-1 pitch. Just outside and high. 1-1 tie, bottom of the second. Ottawa has a runner at first, 2 away. And the 1-1 pitch. Down too low. It's the strike, 2-2. Stretch. The pitch. Runner goes. Strike 3 called. Rankin caught looking. And Ottawa out here in the second. No runs, 1 hit. No errors, 1 left. We'll go to the third. Ottawa 1, Salina 1. We're back after this break. You're listening to Arrows Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Kramer Pharmacy, downtown Ottawa, hopes you're enjoying this KOFO sports broadcast and wishes all the area teams good luck this season. Call Kramer Pharmacy today and ask about their convenient MedSync program that allows you to have all your prescriptions filled at the same time each month. Call 242-2055.
People's Bank in Ottawa is proud to support our area sports teams. From People's Bank Field at Ottawa University to our Bucks for Buckets promotion and more, we believe our local sports programs are an investment in our future. Best of luck to the Ottawa sports teams from all of us at People's Bank. Member FDIC.
Anyone can call themselves a construction company, slap a sign on the side of their truck, and drive around town looking for work. Is that who you want to hire? No. You're smarter than that. Wise Guys Construction at 108 North Main in Ottawa has been in business for 13 years, building new residential homes, adding additions and finishing basements, solving commercial structure needs for businesses, and repairing damage left behind from fire or water. When it comes to who you hire for residential and commercial construction needs, be wise. Call Wise Guys Construction at 785-229-5651.
Top of the third, 2, 3, and 4 hitters for Salina. Banks, Williams, and McAfee. By the way, not only did Mike Moustakis hit home run number 16, he hit number 17 as well in that win against San Diego. Bryce Banks flied out to the center field for his first time up. Breaking ball misses outside. Other scores, Yankees bomb the Orioles 14-3. Astros lose to the Angels 12-6. Pop foul, first base side, and playable for Huddleston. In foul territory, he's got it. 1 out. Now Gleason Williams, the batter. He struck out swinging back in the first. Cubs beat the Rockies 7-4. Pitch from Nash. Fastball for a strike. Game's in progress. Giants lead the Twins 13-5 in the top of the ninth at San Francisco. Just missed the outside corner, 1-1. Diamondbacks are shutting out the Brewers 11-0, bottom of the eighth. Indians beat the White Sox 4-2. It was Tampa Bay 5, Oakland 4, Mets 2, Braves 1. Pirates beat the Marlins 3-1. Next pitch, curveball, grounded sharply but right at Lamar. Fields throws, and the out is made. Huddleston dropped the ball, but it was after he was trying to change hands to throw it back to the infield. 2 away. Here's Brady McAfee, walked back in the first. Cardinals nipped the Phillies 6-5 this afternoon. Rangers beat the Nationals 5-1. Blue Jays 4, the Mariners 0. Breaking ball to McAfee is a strike. And the Dodgers beat the Reds 9-7 tonight. Detroit at Boston. Curve stayed inside, 1-1. Top of the third here, 1-1 tie, 2 outs, nobody on. Pitch from Nash. Strike at the knees. One-two pitch, and McAfee had asked for time. 3 called. So McAfee caught looking. 3 strikeouts for Johnny Nash, and Salina out in the third. 3 up, 3 down. We'll move to the bottom of the third inning. Ottawa 1, Salina 1. We're back after this, and you're listening to Arrows Baseball on KOFO.
Electricity. Where would we be without it? Yeah, in the dark. But Advantage Electric is there to light up your world. Whether it's service or repair, you'll always get a free estimate and a friendly technician. Here's Advantage Electric owner Eric Crowley.
What we enjoy is working with people in our community because we see them everywhere we go. It's not like, we go to your house and we take care of your electrical issue and then we don't talk to you or see you ever again. So it's a personal connection that we have with you.
Advantage Electric, 229 North Main. Call 418-1218.
We move to the bottom of the third. Top of the order for Ottawa, Perenni, Bame, and Ferguson. Ottawa got its run in the first. Perenni walked, stole second, moved to third on a sacrifice by Trevor Bame, scored on a sacrifice fly by Trenton Ferguson. Bryce Banks with a selection of off-speed stuff, and then every once in a while throwing in a fastball, has kept Ottawa off balance in this game. The Arrows have a couple of hits, a single to left by Sudi in the first, a single down the right field line by Brown in the second. Perenni walked, stole second, scored in the first. Banks back to work, and his pitch. Little nubber out toward the mound, fielded, throw to first in time. One away, here's Trevor Bame. Bame with a sacrifice bunt his first time up. Bame caught the first game today out in right field this evening. Left to bunt, took high. Off-speed pitch, missed outside, 2-0. Swinging away, fouls it out of play. Up too high, and the count now 3-1. One man out, nobody on. 3-1 to Bame. Outside, ball 4. Second walk issued by Bryce Banks. And with 1 out, 1 on, here's Trenton Ferguson. Ferguson with a fly ball to center field that scored the run back in the first. We scored it a sac fly. Not sure the umpires necessarily agree with that. They thought the ball might have been dropped out in the center, and then Ferguson was tagged out trying to get it back to the bag at first after he'd headed to the dugout. Stands in here. Bame with good speed. And they throw that way. He's back. Bame with 3 stolen bases this year. Stretched by Banks. Pitch to Ferguson. Up too high. Runner goes. Pitch is high. Throw to second base is not in time. So Bame moves into scoring position. 2-0 the count to Ferguson. Swing and a miss. Did not have a good cut at that one. 2-1. kept Ferguson off balance in both games today. Trenton had been on fire prior to that. 2-1 pitch. Fastball grounded to the hole and onto the left field to hit. Fame had to hold off to make sure the ball wasn't going to be fielded. He'll stop at third, and Ottawa has runners at the corners. Now throw back to first, and Ferguson back safely. Now Donovan Sudi, who bounced a single to left his first time up. Stretched by Banks. Pitch to Sudi. Runner goes from first. The pitch is outside, and Ferguson steals it without a throw. So that takes away the chance of a ground ball double play. Infield's back. That ball hit the center field and hit a ton. Going back on it, looking up, this ball is out of here. Home run to dead center field by Donovan Sudi. Second homer of the tournament for Donovan Sudi, and the Arrows lead it 4-1. That ball hit to the deepest part of the park and well out of here. Sudi picks up RBIs 17, 18, and 19. And it's 4-1 Arrows. Here's Keegan Finch. Keegan flied out to the center fielder back in the first. Off-speed pitch outside. That looks like a knuckleball, actually. Another off-speed pitch up too high, 2-0. Finch thought about it, took a strike at the letters. Up too high, 3-1. Hit into right center field. That's a long run, and this one is going to be up against the wall on the short hop. Finch to second base. He'll hold there with a double. Five hits now for the Arrows, and the batter will be Brock Huddleston. Brock flied out to the right fielder his first time, and now there's warm-up action for Salina in the right field bullpen. Huddleston grounds it slowly towards short. McAfee has it, and the throw in time, 2 away. Finch stays at second base. Now Owen Lamar called out on strikes his first time. Stretch by Banks. Look at second, the pitch. Up and in. One-0 delivery. Little looper, shallow center. That has a chance to drop, but the center fielder will get there. And Haddock makes the play to retire the side. Arrows take the lead, 3 runs on 3 hits. No errors, and 1 left on base. We'll move to the 4th inning. The score is now Ottawa 4, Salina 1. And we'll be back after this. You're listening to Arrows Baseball on KOFO.
In
honor of our great country in the state of Kansas, Messengers Home Furnishings in South Ottawa is offering 2 free lamps valued up to $150 when you buy a lacrosse sofa in the month of June. For 20 years now, Messengers has been offering a large selection of lacrosse sofas made right here in Kansas by Kansans. With lifetime warranties on their frames and heavy-duty foam cushion cores, your lacrosse sofa can last longer than those old lamps you've got that need replaced. So get to Messengers Home Furnishings before June ends and get your free pair of lamps with any lacrosse sofa purchase.
When it's time to pop the question, or if the answer has already been yes, then it's time to visit Sutton's Jewelry. Why not pull out all the stops for your special day with a style that will take her breath away? From the latest sparkle to artistic magic, Sutton's Jewelry stays on top of the latest trending jewelry designs. Sutton's in-house talented bench jeweler, Phil Sutton, can size any selection, and in-house repairs are always a quick turnaround. Sutton's Jewelry, 207 South Main, downtown Ottawa.
3 innings in the books. Ottawa leads 4-1. Murphy Syme will lead things off for the Falcons, then Seth Catania and Brooks Gerritsen. Syme thrown out by the second baseman his first time up. Johnny Nash's pitch is a fastball low. Nash has walked 2, struck out 3, allowed 1 hit. The run was unearned. Fly ball, shallow center, coming hard as Peretti, and he makes a one-handed catch. One down. Now the batter, Seth Catania, fouled out to the first baseman in the second. Going inside. One 0 pitch. Popped it up. Maybe playable. Brown over near the netting and makes the catch. Rick Brown with a nice play there. Got nobody on. Here is Brooks Gerritsen, who was called out on strikes his first time. Arrows lead at 4-1. Game in the top of the fourth. Fastball is low. Up too high, 2-0. High, 3 balls, no strikes. Nash lost focus in the first and the second, walked men with 2 outs. In the second, it came back to haunt him. 3-0 pitch. In for a strike. In the third, after 2 were out, he struck out Brady McAfee. 3-1 delivery. Swinging, fouls it, first base side, giving chase is Huddleston and Brown. Brown can't quite make the play in front of the Salina bench. If you missed the early game yesterday, Brown made a whale of a play, or maybe it was last night's ball game. Eric made a whale of a play behind the plate on a little 10-foot pop up to the right of the plate, made a dive and a stab. Here's the 3-2 pitch to Gerritsen. Line to left field, and that is going to drop in front of Ferguson for a hit. Second hit for the Falcons. And that will get Cade Starrett to the plate. He walked and scored in the second inning. Warm-up action for Salina down the right field line is Parker Miller. Pitch to Starrett, curve over for a strike. Stretch. 0-1 pitch. Another curve, grounded foul, third base side. Here it's back to first. 0-2 the count to Starrett. Stretch, 2-strike pitch. Chopper, past the first baseman, fielded in shallow right, and then dropped by Lamar. That'll be a base hit. Here's a runner trying for third. Bame's throw, and safe at third. And down to second goes Starrett. Bame didn't get to that ball and throw it very quickly. He didn't think that runner was going to try anything, and that cost him. So it'll be an infield single for Starrett. Runners now at second and third. Here's Lane Haddock, who singled to left center his first time up, and the tying run comes to the plate. Brian Long out of the Ottawa dugout. He wants to see if Owen Lamar's all right. Owen ranged far to his left to try to field that ball, kind of holding his left shoulder. Well, you certainly don't want to take any chances here. A lot of season left. But Owen has convinced Coach Long that he's all right. Salina has a threat here with 2 on, 2 out. Haddock stands in. Hit down the right field line. It's a long run for Bame. He won't get there. It's in for a hit. 2 runs will score. Bame gets it in, and it'll be a double for Haddock. And it's a 4-3 ball game. The tying run out at second base. Back to the top of the order for Michael Bozarth. Bozarth has reached on an error and grounded out. Bame playing awfully shallow out there in right, and that time it really cost him. Pitched in the dirt, 1-0. Not sure that would have been an easy play under any circumstances, but when you're playing that shallow. 1-0 to Bozarth. Inside, almost hit him. In fact, did hit him. So now the lead run is on, and the batter is Bryce Banks, who is flied out and fouled out. So Nash trying to work out of a jam here. Got the first 2 rather easily. A ground ball, base hit left field. Runner around third will stop right there, and the bases will be loaded. Here is Gleason Williams, who has struck out and grounded out. Falcons with 4 hits in the inning, now 5 in the ball game. Nash will work from the full windup here. Curve stayed high. Williams, the 8th man to come to the plate in the inning, all this occurring after 2 were out. Outside, 2-0. In the dirt, 3 balls, no strikes to Williams. Outside, and the tying run comes in. Brown out to have a word with Nash. Nathan Roth out of the Ottawa dugout. That usually means just a chat about what's going on. Nash, who got the first 2 easily, given up 4 hits, hit a man and walked a man since that time. I don't see any warm-up action down the line for Ottawa. Salina has scored 3 here in the fourth after Ottawa got 3 in their half of the third. Brady McAfee, the batter, walked in the first, struck out in the third. Nash again from the wind, and his pitch. Inside, he's missed with 5 in a row. Low, 2-0 to McAfee. In for a strike, McAfee was taking. Nash continues to work quickly. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And it's outside. The wind, the 3-1 pitch. Strike 2 called, outside corner. And now the merry-go-round starts. Bases loaded, 2 outs. They'll all be off and moving with this next pitch. And here it is. Little looper, and Sudi will make the catch near the bag at third, and the inning is over. But Salina ties it up, 3 runs on 4 hits. There were no Ottawa errors, and 3 left on base. We'll go to the bottom of the fourth. Ottawa 4, Salina 4. We're back after this. You're listening to Arrows Baseball on KOFO.
Whether it's on the field as a player or tackling your yard as a weekend warrior, injuries happen. The Orthopedic Associates of Ottawa at Ransom Memorial Hospital can reduce your pain, increase your function, and get you back in the game. Find out how by visiting ransom.org.
Did you know Dr. Hale's office is a full-service dental care center? If you have stained, cracked, or missing teeth, Dr. Hale can treat these and other dental concerns and bring confidence back to your smile. For quality care in a relaxed environment, call Dr. Hale's office, 242-1800.
Tied up once again as we move to the bottom of the fourth for Ottawa, Merrick Brown, then Dalton Rankin and Jared Peretti. Bryce Banks will stay in the ball game. Warm-up action down the right field line continues for Salina. Arrows have led a 1-0 and a 4-1 lead get away from them. Eric Brown will stand in, 1-for-1, a single down the right field line with 2 outs in the second inning. Brown waits. Here's the wind by Banks and the pitch. Off speed is hit the left field. Coming on is Surrett, and 1 pitch, 1 out. That'll bring Dalton Rankin to the plate. Dalton called out on strikes his first time up. Pitch to him is a little inside. Off-speed pitch is hit into right center. On the run, the right fielder. He'll make the catch, and there's 2 away. So with 2 out, nobody on, here is Jared Peretti. Perenni has walked and bounced back to the pitcher. He scored a run. Pitch to Perenni. Curve bends in there. Strike called. Fastball, strike two on the outside corner. Outside, went with the fastball once again and missed. 1-2. Ball hit into left field. That's down for a hit. Perenni with a wide turn will hold on at first. And that will get Trevor Boehm to the plate. Boehm walked and scored his last time up. He's also sacrificed. Let's see if the Arrows try to get Perenni in the scoring position here. He stole a base in the first. He goes. Pitch is outside. To throw to second base is not in time. Looked like the throw got there ahead of Perenni, but the tag wasn't applied by Bozarn. Now a runner in scoring position, 1-0 to Boehm. Grounder to short. McAfee has it. Long throw across is low, and it's beaten. And there's Perenni in to score. I don't know whether Boehm beat the throw or it was in the dirt. They're going to say it's an error on the shortstop. Perenni comes in to score, and Ottawa retakes the lead. McAfee with a short hop, and the first baseman, Catania, couldn't handle it. Now Trenton Ferguson, singled his last time up, also hit a sacrifice fly. Runner goes, pitch is grounded sharply, backhanded by the third baseman, Garrettson, and his throw is off the bag, but tag applied, and the inning is over. Ottawa retakes the lead, 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, 1 left. And at the end of 4 innings of play, it's Ottawa 5, Salina 4. We'll be back after this, and you're listening to Arrows Baseball on KOFO.
To protect your family and plan for your financial future, get to know your Modern Woodman agent.
Hello, I'm Dale Pearson, your Modern Woodman agent in Ottawa, Kansas. Call me today at 242-6566.
Modern Woodman of America, touching lives, securing futures.
This is Dr. Adam Maxwell of Maxwell Chiropractic at 225 South Walnut in Ottawa. Wishing the best for the Ottawa Arrows American Legion baseball team and providing you the best chiropractic techniques and treatment for your overall health and wellness. Call for an appointment today. 893-8272.
Quality Structures Incorporated in Richmond is proud to sponsor this KOFO sports broadcast. They know that experience matters on the field and when it comes to your building needs. Visit QualityStructures.com and put their years of experience in constructing post-frame buildings to work for you.
Kramer Pharmacy, downtown Ottawa, hopes you're enjoying this KOFO sports broadcast and wishes all the area teams good luck this season. Call Kramer Pharmacy today and ask about their convenient MedSync program that allows you to have all your prescriptions filled at the same time each month. Call 242-2055.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
Murphy Syme leads off the 5th for the Falcons. Johnny Nash back to the hill, the pitch. Fly ball right field. Boehm to his right, under it, has it, and there's one away. Now Seth Catania, he is fouled out twice, once to Huddleston, once to Brown. Pitch from Nash, swing and miss, way out in front of that one. A 1 pitch. Popped it up, foul territory down the line. Huddleston over, he's under it, and has it 2 away. Well, this is how the fourth inning started, and then Salina got 3 runs. Let's see if Nash can close out the Falcons here in the 5th. Brooks Garrettson singled his last time up. He's also been called out on strikes. Swing and a miss, 0-1. The line, the 0-1 pitch. Fouled back to the screen, and Nash up in the count, 0-2. Two-strike pitch. Up too high. The 1-2 to Garrettson. Swing and a miss. Brown dropped the ball. He'll throw to first. And the out recorded. The inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Salina in the 5th. We'll move to the bottom of the 5th inning. Ottawa 5, Salina 4. And we'll be back after this. You're listening to Arrows Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Being your local hometown chiropractic clinic for over 50 years lends itself to being a longtime supporter of the area sports teams, including the Ottawa American Legion baseball team. Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic wishes this year's squad the best as they work toward the result they want, a 3rd straight state championship. When you want results in reducing your pain and improving your overall wellness with traditional chiropractic care, call on the experienced team of Dr. Mike Hyatt and Dr. Sherry Jung at the Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic, 15th and Main in Ottawa, 242-4001, or visit ottawachiropractic.com. Bottom
of the 5th inning, Donovan Studi will lead things off, then Keegan Finch and Brock Huddleston. Arrows with a run in the 1st, 3 in the 3rd, 1 in the 4th. Salina 1 in the 2nd and 3 in the 4th. For the first time in that last half inning, Salina did not come back after Ottawa took the lead, so good inning by Johnny Nash, 7 pitches to record the 3 outs. Donovan Studi leads things off. He singled in the 1st, hit a long homer to center field, a 3-run blast in the 3rd. Line by Bryce Banks, the pitch. Fastball is hit in the air to right center field. Long run, and that one is going to be in the gap. Studi on his way to second, and he will stop. No, he's not going to stop there. He's going to try for third. McAfee's throw, and he is in safely with a triple. Studi 3 for 3 in this one. He needs a double for the cycle. Keegan Finch doubled his last time up. He's 1 for 2. Line elects to play its infield back. Banks is going to work from the full windup. Fastball high. Low and outside, throw behind the runner. Oh, almost got away from Garrettson, the 3rd baseman. It went high, and he had to go up to get it. Pitch to Finch. Off-speed pitch, stayed high. That ball had been called a strike earlier in the ball game, folks. So 3-0 the count to Finch. And this one in for a strike. Keegan was taking all the way. That ball hit in right field, center field. That's going to get down for extra bases. Finch on his way to second base. He's going to round it. He's going to try for third. And the throw will not be made. It's a triple for Finch. So now a 6-3 ball game. Here is Brock Huddleston, who is flied out and grounded out. Salina continues to play its infield back. And Huddleston is hit by the pitch. So runners will be at the corners, and Owen Lamar, the batter. Owen has struck out and flied to center. Down low, gets away from the catcher. There goes Huddleston to second base, and he'll make it. It's a base running by Huddleston. That ball didn't roll far away from the catcher. He took off immediately. 1-0 to Lamar. Fastball high. Arrows lead 6-3, bottom half of the fifth. Still nobody out. Second and third, the runners. Strike at the letters, 2-1. The warm-up action continues down the right field line for the Falcons. Line into center field, that's a base hit. Finch will score. Huddleston will round third. He's going to try to score, and the ball's misplayed, and it's safe at third. At home is Huddleston. So Lamar with a 2-run single, and it's now an 8-3 game. Brian Long never hesitated. He was sending Brock Huddleston all the way, and the big guy made it in. And that's going to do it for Bryce Banks. So Salina will make a pitching change here in the bottom of the fifth. Ottawa leads 8-3, and we'll be back after this timeout. You're listening to Arrows Baseball on KOFO.
People's Bank in Ottawa is proud to support our area sports teams. From People's Bank Field at Ottawa University to our Bucks for Buckets promotion and more, we believe our local sports programs are an investment in our future. Best of luck to the Ottawa sports teams from all of us at People's Bank. Member FDIC.
Since 1944, families of Franklin County have called Dingle & Son Mortuary and Crematory in their time of need. Why? Because of the peace of mind received knowing that Dingle & Son will take charge and exceed expectations. Visit DingleMortuary.com. I
think we mentioned the game was 8-3. It's 8-4 as Parker Miller comes into the ball game on the mound. He will bat in the 2 spot. No, Banks is going back out into the field. Let's see where he goes. Miller, a right-hander. Ottawa scored 3 times here in the inning. Sudi triple to right center. Finch followed up with a triple to right center. Huddleston was hit by a pitch, moved up to second on a wild pitch. And then the single by Lamar scored both. So Banks is going to be at first base. And I don't think Catania moved anywhere, so Miller's going to bat in the 6th spot in the order. Merrick Brown, the batter. Merrick in this one has singled and fly to left. Lamar over at first base, still nobody out. Stretched by Miller, and the pitch. Missed the outside corner. Are pretty good lead at first. Pitch up too high, 2-0. A 4-ball game in the bottom of the 5th. 2-0 to Brown, down in the dirt. And now a 3-0 count. Outside, ball 4. So now first and second for Dalton Rankin. Dalton 0 for 2. He is struck out and flied to right. Miller comes set, checks the runners, and pitches. Outside. And a courtesy runner now for Brown. That's Bean once again. One to to Rankin. Next pitch. Hit to right field, and that ball is going to be caught. Runner tags. Oh, throw to third base. Man, what a gun. And Lamar is out. Gleason Williams threw a bullet to third base. And it's a double play. So 2 out, runner at first. Here's Jared Peretti. Jared singled and scored his last time up. He's also walked and bounced back to the pitcher. Up too high. No, check that. It's a strike at the letters. Bean gets the lead at first. The 1 pitch is high. Stretch, the 1-1 pitch, missed outside. Ottawa 3 home here in the 5th, lead at 8-4. Ball down in the dirt, nice stop by Syme, the catcher. And a 3-1 count. Arrows have 9 hits in the ballgame. 3-1 to Peretti. Strike in the outside corner. 3-2, 2 out, so Bean will be off with this next pitch. Popped up on the infield. Second baseman Bozarth has it. And that retires the side. But Ottawa scores 3 runs on 3 hits. There were no errors, 1 left on base. At the end of 5 innings of play, it's Ottawa 8 and Salina 4. We'll be back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Arrows Baseball on KOFO.
Does the thought of undergoing a radiology exam or procedure cause you anxiety? Do you find that having more information helps ease your fears? Prepare for your next exam by visiting radiologyinfo.org. You'll find more than 200 up-to-date and easy-to-understand descriptions of radiologic exams, procedures, and treatments to answer your questions about what to expect and how to prepare. The site also provides information on the benefits and risks of CT scans, MRI, X-ray, and other radiology tests. Radiologyinfo.org offers patient safety information, medical images, plus disease condition descriptions and screening, and wellness information. You'll also find video presentations created by radiologists describing some of the most common exams available today. The site is totally free, doesn't require registration, and is available in English and Spanish. Radiologyinfo.org is reviewed by medical experts for accuracy and credibility. Be informed, be prepared, be assured. Visit radiologyinfo.org, produced by the Radiological Society of North America and the American College of Radiology.
New pitcher for Ottawa here, the top of the 6th, right-hander Brody Mundell. Appears for the second time on the season. 1 win, no losses, 2.80 earned run average. Through 5 innings of that one outing, allowed 5 hits, 2 runs, all earned. Walked 2, struck out 3. Johnny Nash finishes the night 5 innings of work, 5 hits, 4 runs, 3 of those earned. He walked 2, hit a man, and struck out 4. Salina will send to the plate Kate Starrett, Lane Haddock, and Michael Bozard. Kate Starrett has singled and walked. He scored a couple of runs. Fly ball center field. Perenni to his right and back a few steps. And he has it. Ball carried pretty well. 1 out. And now Lane Haddock. Haddock also has been on base twice. Singled in the second, doubled in the fourth. Pitch is grounded foul outside of third. Eight to 4 Ottawa, top of the 6th. 1 out, nobody on. 0-1 pitch. Fastball high. Grounder backhanded by the third baseman, Sudi. Long throw across, and they got him. Good throw by Sudi, standing in back of the bag after backhanding it. 2 outs, nobody on. The batter, Michael Bozarth. Bozarth reached on an error in the first, bounced out in the second, was hit by a pitch in the fourth. Mundell's pitch is a strike. Way outside, and all the way back to the screen. One pitch. Hit foul, straight back, 1-2. One-two pitch, grounded to short. Finch has it. Throw across is offline. The tag is made by Huddleston. Nice play, and the inning is over. In the 6th for Salina, 3 up, 3 down. We'll go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Ottawa 8. Salina 4, back after this. You're listening to Arrows Baseball on KOFO.
If you have been in an accident, tell your insurance company you want your repairs done at CarStar Ottawa. We can arrange for your tow, your car rental, and deal with your insurance company all with one phone call. No need for multiple estimates and worry. Call 242-8916. Relax. We'll take it from here.
We take your comfort seriously at Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling. We'll make sure your AC is blowing cold for the hot days ahead. Call today and schedule a tune-up with our air conditioning experts. 242-9273.
Ottawa bats in the bottom of the 6th. It'll be Boehm, Ferguson, and Sudi. If anybody gets on, Finch. Arrows got 1 in the first. Salina tied it in the second. Arrows got 3 in the third. Salina tied it in the fourth. The Arrows got a run in the bottom of the fourth, and then 3 more in the fifth. Parker Miller on in relief for the starter, Bryce Banks. Trevor Boehm in the ball ball game is 0 for 1 officially, reached on an error his last time up. Thought about bunting, pulled the bat back. Pitch was high. One 0 pitch, up too high, 2-0. Trevor thought about that one, took it up too high. 3 balls, no strikes. And way high, ball 4. So a 4-pitch walk to start the inning. That'll bring Trenton Ferguson to the plate. Trenton 1 for 2 in time call. We'll have a visit to the mound, and that's going to do it, I think, for Miller. And Salina will make a pitching change here in the bottom of the 6th. Ottawa leads 8-4. And we're back after this 30-second break. You're listening to Arrows Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Community journalism is thriving at the Ottawa Herald. 3 days a week in print and every day online, the Herald's award-winning staff covers the news that matters to you. Breaking news, sports, events, and so much more. Just as the Herald has done for more than 140 years. Call 242-4700 to subscribe today, or find us online at www.ottawaherald.com, on Facebook, or download our app.
Braden Deal is the new pitcher for Salina. He's a right-hander. Ottawa has a runner at first, nobody out, leading 8-4 in the bottom half of the 6th. Right-hander completing his warm-up tosses. And we'll remind you that Ottawa is back here at Sodens Grove on Wednesday night to take on Emporia in a doubleheader. 6 o'clock and 8 o'clock are the scheduled times. And the action on 1220 and 103.7 FM as Trenton Ferguson now stands in. Trenton 1 for 2 with a run scored and an RBI. Runner goes. Pitch is popped up, shallow right. Boehm has got to retreat. No, that ball's going to drop in for a hit. They'll throw to second base, and safe is Boehm. The ball fell in front of Williams, and Williams, even with that gun, couldn't get the ball there in time. So a scratch hit for Ferguson. First and second for Donovan Sudi. Donovan is 3 for 3, a single, a homer, and a triple. Stretch. Pitch to him. Fouled it off his foot. Oh, that had to hurt. Sudi in this tournament is 11 for 22. He has 5 doubles, 2 triples, 2 homers, 12 runs batted in. And that was after going 0 for 4 against Emporia the opening night. Seven extra base hits. In the past 5 games. Stretched by Beal. 0-1 pitch. Taken low. Ottawa looking for some insurance here in the 6th. They lead by 4. Long look at second. 1-1 to Sudi. It's up too high. Donovan adjusting the batting gloves. 2-1 delivery. Outside. Boehm at second, Ferguson at first, nobody out. Three-1 to Sudi. Fouled it back. He had a good cut. Just missed it. Deal looks in for a sign. Now set. And the 3-2 pitch. Ball hit into left center field, has a chance to get down, and it will. A run will score. There's Sudi trying for second. He wants that cycle, but he's out. Bain comes in to score to make it 9-4. Sudi picks up another RBI, his 13th in the tournament. Ferguson stops at third. He's there with one away. The batter is Keegan Finch, who is 2 for 3. He's doubled and tripled. Takes an off-speed pitch for a strike. Swing and a miss. Big cut by Keegan, came up empty. It's 0-2. Infield is back for Salina. Low and outside. Nice stop by the catcher, Sign. Now the 1-2 to Finch. Spoiled it by getting a piece of it and fouling it back to the screen. Deal working for the full windup. In the 1-2. Swing and a miss. Finch down on strikes. So 2 outs in the inning, and here is Brock Huddleston. Brock 0 for 2 was hit by a pitch and scored a run his last time up. Takes outside. The wind and the 1-0. Hit down the right field line, twisting foul. Ball and a strike with the runner at third, 2 outs. Ottawa has a run home. They lead at 9-4 in the bottom half of the 6th inning. One pitch. And Huddleston fouls it out of play. Now a 1-2 count. Deal ready, and his pitch. Ground ball to the shortstop. McAfee, a convenient hop, throws to first to retire the side. For Ottawa, 1 run, 2 hits. There were no errors and 1 left on base. We'll go to the 7th with the score Ottawa 9 and Salina 4. We'll be back after this. You're listening to Arrows Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
June is Men's Health Month. Abdominal aortic aneurysm, also known as AAA, is a leading cause of sudden death for men over 60. Yet AAA is highly treatable if detected early. A AAA can slowly grow in size over a period of years without showing any signs or symptoms. The larger an aneurysm grows, the greater the chance it will burst or rupture. Most ruptures can be fatal. Warning signs may include intense back or abdominal pain, rapid pulse, nausea, vomiting, excessive sweating, and shock. Major risk factors include a family history of AAA, smoking, and high blood pressure. It is recommended that men between the ages of 65 and 75 who have smoked get a one-time screening test. Men with a family history of AAA should begin screening at age 60. Knowing the risk factors for AAA and getting screened can help save your life. For more information, visit radiologyinfo.org. That's radiologyinfo.org. This health reminder is from the Radiological Society of North America.
Salina bats in the top of the 7th. Bryce Banks, Gleason Williams, and Brady McAfee against Brody Mundell, who retired the Falcons in order in the 6th. Johnny Nash went the first 5. Banks singled his last time up, and he takes inside. 1 for 3 is Banks. Little high, 2-0. Strike on the inside corner. One pitch, missed inside, 3-1 now. Don't want to put this opening man on, make him earn it. Foul ball over by the third base dugout, 3-2. Payoff pitch. Foul ball, first base side. Huddleston on the run, and neither he nor Mundell come up with it. It looked like there was going to be a collision, and the ball falls harmlessly in foul territory. Don't know whether Huddleston would have caught that ball had Mundell veered off, but anyway, still 3-2 to Banks. Swing and a miss, he struck him out. Brown will have to throw to first and does for the out. One out, nobody on. Here is Gleason Williams. 0 for 2 with a walk. Pitch in the dirt. One 0 to Williams. That one also buried in the dirt, 2-0. It's low, 3 balls, no strikes. There's a strike at the knees. One pitch. Hit to left. Coming on the run is Ferguson to make the play. 2 away. Brady McAfee will bat with 2 outs, nobody on. He walked in the first, is also struck out and popped out. Mundell's pitch is a fastball high. Down low, 2-0. Inside, 3 balls and no strikes. So Mundell has worked behind all 3 batters in the inning. He got Banks and Williams. Let's see if he can come back on McAfee. 3-1 is in there. 3-1 or 3-0 pitch is in there for 3-1 now. Popped him up. Playable behind the plate. Brown has the mask off. He's got it, and Ottawa wins the tournament. 3 up, 3 down for Salina in the 7th. Final score, Ottawa 9, Salina 4. And we're back with the Advantage Electric postgame show after this. You're listening to Arrows Baseball on KOFO.
Whether you're building or remodeling, you want your project to be unique to you. Eric Crowley of Advantage Electric can help.
Something recently we've started is custom lighting, making custom lights. I've noticed it's a new trend. Not everybody wants the big, box light fixtures that you can buy. Everybody's looking for something eclectic nowadays and new and a conversation piece.
Your ideas come to life.
Anything and everything that you could think of that you could possibly make a light fixture out of, we could certainly do it.
Advantage Electric, 229 North Main. Call 418-1218. Stay tuned for the Ottawa Arrows American Legion Baseball postgame show. Brought to you by Advantage Electric at 229 North Main in Ottawa. Advantage Electric, lighting up your world.
Need to know if your child's game or practice has been canceled due to weather? Sign up now for Ottawa Recreation Commission's text alerts. Go to orcottawaks.org to sign up or for more information.
Safe, secure, strong. We're rock solid. Kansas State Bank. A better way to bank with community people you know. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
How about getting rid of a pound of fat per day with completely safe, effective laser-like lipo? No strenuous dieting or excessive exercising. Call Dr. Jade Provo at Franklin County Chiropractic for a no-obligation appointment. 785-242-9393.
Ottawa wins the tournament, beating the Salina Falcons 9-4. We welcome you to the Advantage Electric postgame show. Arrows jumped out to a 1-0 lead in the first. Jared Perenni walked, stole second, moved to third on a sacrifice bunt, and scored on a sacrifice fly by Trenton Ferguson. They got three more in the third inning. 3-run blast by Donovan Sudi over the fence in dead center field, 375 feet away. Salina had tied the game in the second inning, an unearned run, scoring on a throwing error by the catcher, Merrick Brown. After Ottawa got the 3 in the third, Salina got 3 in the fourth. Johnny Nash was able to work out of a bases-loaded 2-out jam to keep the game tied, and then his team went to work offensively. In the bottom of the fourth inning, with 2 outs, Perenni singled, stole second, and then scored on an error by the shortstop. In the fifth inning, Sudi led off with a triple, scored on a triple by Keegan Finch after Brock Huddleston was hit by a pitch and moved up on a wild pitch. Owen Lamar singled for a couple of runs. And then in the sixth, it was Sudi picking up his 4th RBI in the ball game with a single to left center field. He stopped just shy of the cycle, tried to stretch that single into a double, and was thrown out. But a big weekend for the Ottawa third baseman, who had 4 RBIs, went 4 for 4 this afternoon in this championship game, and the Arrows pick up the win. Johnny Nash, the winning pitcher, on the mound, got relief help from Brody Mundell. And we'll be back with a final word after this timeout. You're listening to the Advantage Electric postgame show here on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Electricity. Where would we be without it? Yeah, in the dark. But Advantage Electric is there to light up your world. Whether it's service or repair, you'll always get a free estimate and a friendly technician. Here's Advantage Electric owner Eric Crowley.
What we enjoy is working with people in our community because we see them everywhere we go. It's not like, we go to your house and we take care of your electrical issue and then we don't talk to you or see you ever again. So it's a personal connection that we have with you.
Advantage Electric, 229 North Main. Call 418-1218.
Does the thought of undergoing a radiology exam or procedure cause you anxiety? Do you find that having more information helps ease your fears? Prepare for your next exam by visiting radiologyinfo.org. You'll find more than 200 up-to-date and easy-to-understand descriptions of radiologic exams, procedures, and treatments to answer your questions about what to expect and how to prepare. The site also provides information on the benefits and risks of CT scans, MRI, X-ray, and other radiology tests. Radiologyinfo.org offers patient safety information, medical images, plus disease, condition descriptions and screening, and wellness information. You'll also find video presentations created by radiologists describing some of the most common exams available today. The site is totally free, doesn't require registration, and is available in English and Spanish. Radiologyinfo.org is reviewed by medical experts for accuracy and credibility. Be informed, be prepared, be assured. Visit radiologyinfo.org, produced by the Radiological Society of North America and the American College of Radiology.
Back here at Soden's Grove and Jones Field. Ottawa wins it here by the score of 9-4. and they take the tournament title. They lost in their opening game against Emporia 3-2 on Thursday night. Came back to beat Salina 12-2 Friday afternoon. Then yesterday, a 16-1 winner over the Junior Legion team from Wellington, and a 9-0 shutout of Shawnee Mission North last night. Then they came back to get revenge on Emporia 12-6 earlier today, and they beat the Salina Falcons for the second time to pick up the tournament championship by a final score of 9-4. Team meeting at home plate for a championship picture, and the trophy will be presented to them, and the plaque at that time, I should say. They'll also vote on a most valuable player in the tournament. Say the odds-on favorite would be Donovan Sudi. He went 12 for 23, 5 doubles, 2 triples, 2 homers, 13 RBIs in the 4 days. And again, they talked to the Ottawa team. Sam Ellis meant so much to the program here, and the Ellis family means a lot to the program here in Emporia. This classic put on in his honor every season. This year, the trophy goes home with the Ottawa Arrows. Ottawa moves its record to 11-1 with the victory. And let's give you the line score. For Ottawa, 9 runs, 11 hits, 2 errors, 6 men left on base. For Salina, 4 runs, 5 hits, 1 error, 6 left. Johnny Nash, the winning pitcher, he's now 2-0 on the season. We're going to give a save to Brody Mundell, who pitched the final 6 outs and retired Salina in order. And that is his first save on the season. And the Arrows will be back in action on Wednesday night, right back here at Jones Field. They come down to play a doubleheader with Emporia. First game starting at 6, the nightcap at 8 o'clock, and we'll have that action for you on 1220 and 103.7 FM. Again here this afternoon, the Arrows win the tournament championship, beating Salina by the final score of 9-4. And this is Gary Bateman saying so long from Jones Field at Soden's Grove in Emporia.
We hope you enjoyed this broadcast of Post 60 Ottawa Arrows American Legion Baseball from KOFO. Brought to you by Modern Woodman agent Dale Pearson, Dr. Hale Family Dentistry, Kansas State Bank, Adamson Brothers, Ottawa Recreation Commission, and by Ransom Memorial Hospital, Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic, Sutton's Jewelry, CarStar, Messenger's Home Furnishing, Dingle & Son Mortuary, also by Franklin County Chiropractic, the Ottawa Herald, Wise Guys Construction, People's Bank, Kramer Pharmacy, and Costantino's Price Chopper, Quality Structures Incorporated, Maxwell Chiropractic, and Advantage Electric. For more information about our next Ottawa Arrows Legion baseball broadcast, log on to the KOFO sports page at KOFO.com. This has been an exclusive presentation from your sports source for East Central Kansas, KOFO.
Your source for information and entertainment in East Central Kansas. 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO.